Welcome to Eye on Jacksonville. I'm Andrea Cinque. I'm here with Dr. Maurice Ramirez. He is the founder and president of High Alert LLC and also the founding chair of the American Board of Disaster Medicine. Welcome.
Thank you, Andrea. How are you today?
I'm wonderful today in sunny Jacksonville. What a beautiful state.
It's a beautiful day.
Let's just talk in the remaining minutes here about you, because you're fascinating. I mean, you have 9 degrees.
Yes.
And you just are passionate about your work. Tell me about your history. Where are you from?
Well, I grew up here in Florida, in fact in Kissimmee before Disney World. And yes, there was a Kissimmee before Disney World.
Can't imagine. What was it like in Kissimmee before Disney World?
One stoplight.
Who would have thought?
Well, yeah, one stoplight. It was amazing. We only had one place to eat out, and everything else was orange groves and cattle.
And I bet there were no big box retails around, huh?
There weren't even any big box fast food stores. And it was a great place to grow up as a small hometown. Not that modern Central Florida isn't great in its own way. Mm-hmm. Then I became a single parent while I was in training and started collecting very expensive wallpaper through board certifications. I'm completing a second doctorate, which actually I guess is a third doctorate if you count my medical degree. And that's really about it.
Amazing. I can't even imagine. But you've seen a lot of change everywhere in Jacksonville as well.
Yes, I was here for a number of years. I did part of my medical training here, and then I was in practice here for 5 years.
And you stayed in Florida all your life?
Almost all my life. I left for a few years to go to medical school, and then I'm back.
What medical school?
I went to medical school in Des Moines, Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
At the time it was the University of Osteopathic Medicine and Health Sciences.
Oh, so then you do know about holistic medicine.
Yes, and it recently became Des Moines University because they put on a lot of additional healthcare colleges.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you know about how people have to really treat the whole self. It's
Absolutely.
Not just symptoms.
Holistic with a W, the whole body, the whole person.
Do you think that there's a possibility that they will find a holistic cure for bird flu?
We know in 1918 that there was one study of one holistic treatment, and it reduced by the military in military recruits who were at that time dying at a rate of 40%. If a camp got an infection, about 40% of them died. And they found about a 4% reduction in mortality rate. Now that doesn't sound like much, but that's pretty significant when you're talking about 40% mortality overall.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now one last question, how long does a pandemic last?
Anywhere as little as a couple of weeks to as much as 12 weeks. It really depends on whether it erupts simultaneously everywhere or whether it still makes the normal motion from the Far East through Europe and into North America.
We've been talking to Dr. Maurice Ramirez. He is the founder and president of High Alert LLC, the website high-alert.com. Until next time, Andrea Cinque, Eye on Jacksonville.